esteemed colleagues, good evening. Our assessment tests are going to start in a few days' time, and when our students' performance in tests is good, they feel encouraged. Parents also form a good opinion about the teachers' efforts, and we teachers also draw confidence out of this good performance of the students. It's important that we should try hard to get good performance from our children. Now there are some ways which we need to keep in our mind while we are teaching the students. I'm confident that if these ways are duly followed while we are teaching in the class, the students will be able to give good performance in the test. First of all, classwork. Classwork means the work that is written by the children in their classwork, and that part of the textbook which is underlined by the students. If this work of the children is comprehensive, it covers what children are supposed to prepare while they are to do preparation for the test, it will be very helpful. So classwork is required to be complete, and classwork should cover that part of the syllabus which is relevant for the examination. So it should be comprehensive kind of classwork. And second thing is that children, they should have proper record of their classwork. Like there are children who have been promoted from second standard to third standard. Now earlier it was the mother teacher who used to take care of their classwork. Now different subject teachers are teaching third standard students. Now when different class teachers are teaching third standard students, one teacher leaves, the other teacher arrives. So the teacher who leaves the class, she must confirm that every child's classwork is complete and neat. This is additional responsibility of every subject teacher. I repeat, every subject teacher must ensure that every child's classwork is complete and neat. The work done in the classwork notebook should be complete and neat, and the underlining which is required to be done in the textbook, that should also be done by every child. And next thing is that whichever classwork is done by the children, teacher must give clear instructions to all the students that the work which has been dictated and the work which has been underlined is required to be read and absorbed by every child. Please, don't forget this thing, that you need to talk to the children, you need to tell them that this is your classwork, and this classwork is required to be read and understood, and this classwork which is there in the textbook, that work is also required to be read and understood. Now, quality work, quality understanding, quality learning is always possible when there is discipline in the classroom. If discipline is not that strong and children are casual, children are talking to each other, or they are creating disturbance in the class, that means the work in the class will not be useful from the examination's point of view. So discipline is extremely important. For that, we have already communicated to all the teachers that they must tell the child that the work being done in the classroom has this much of weightage in the examination. This should be communicated. And second thing is, teacher must go to the class with thorough preparation. When the teacher enters the class with thorough preparation, teacher's communication is clear, and there is nothing vague in the communication. In that case, there is very less possibility that the children will not get clarity. So communication has to be clear, and motivation should be there in the children. Good rapport with the students is essential, and teacher is supposed to be proactive. Teacher should be writing, whatever relevant content is there, that should be written on the board. And when we are writing on the board, we must speak whatever we are writing, and writing on the board should be clear. Means it should not be, say, shabby. We need to write in neat and clear manner on the writing board. So please take care while we are writing on the board. We must speak and we must write carefully. And we must tell the children to note down everything that you are writing on the board. Next is, whatever work is done in the class, that becomes useful when it is relevant for the examination. If it is in sync with the examination, if it is according to the examination. So in examination, the kind of questions that children are supposed to get. In the classroom also, it is important that such questions are dictated to the children. Then there should be discussion with the children about what they understand out of those questions. Well, I have seen classwork notebooks of most of the classes. This is what I have noticed, that the questions which are dictated to the children are not of the level that we see in 10th standard or 12th standard board examination. So in 10th standard, 12th standard board examination, most of the questions are application-based questions. Means, so far as content of the book is concerned, no such question is there where answer is to be taken from the book and it is to be written. Majority of the questions that we get in 10th and 12th standard, those are analysis-based questions, application-based questions. So such questions are there, or the questions which assess the critical thinking of the child. So such questions should be given to the child in the classwork. If ample exposure of such questions is given to the children, that will be very useful for them. So examination-based questions. It is examination-based questions that should be given. Proper homework. This is very important, esteemed teachers. Proper homework means that this is the work which is to be done. This clarity should no doubt be given to all the children. Now, which source the child is supposed to study in order to attempt the answer of those questions which have been given to them in the homework, this clarity should also be given to the children. You need to refer to this page of the book. You need to refer to this work done on this day in the classwork notebook. Read that and answer these two questions. So this is how clarity should be given to the children. We should not say simply, learn the questions done in the class. Okay? That is certainly not the way. Okay? Write the questions done in the class. No. The work which is done in the class, same work is not to be assigned to the children. Similar work is to be assigned. It is not the same work which is to be assigned, it is similar work which is to be assigned. Number one. Number two, how that similar work is to be attempted. For that, which day's classwork is to be studied, this clarity should be given to the children. Number one. Number two, which pages of the textbook are to be studied by the child, this clarity should also be given to the child. So how that homework is to be attempted, this clarity must be given to the children. Please give that clarity, okay? And then only you can expect that the children will be doing their homework in a responsible manner. Next 2 points, last 2 points. Number one, it is recapitulation. As we discussed earlier also, before the session started, that recapitulation is extremely important. Means the work which is done yesterday, that work is required to be assessed before we proceed further. Means I taught, say, 2 pages of a geography book. If I taught 2 pages, page number 95 and 96, a day earlier, then today I am supposed to assess the understanding of the children based on the work done yesterday. So, first of all, this recapitulation is very important. You should have discussion with the students, and that discussion should be based on the work done a day earlier. Second is, whatever work is done in the class, from time to time, we should raise questions, interactive questions to the children to assess their understanding. Third is, when buzzer is pressed, after that buzzer, it's very important that we get proper feedback from the children, and in this feedback session we should raise questions to assess students' understanding of the entire work done during that teaching period. So this feedback is also very essential. So please make sure that the points which have been discussed today, let me just go through the points again. Number one, tests are going to start, and we need to ensure that our children, they perform very well in the tests, and for that some measures are to be adopted. Number one, classwork is required to be complete and neat, and when we talk of classwork, we refer to the work done in the classwork notebooks, and along with that the work which is underlined in the textbooks. Next is, disciplined classroom presence is very essential. Third is, proper notes should be given to the children, and it is to be ensured that everybody is writing down those notes in the classwork notebook. The questions which are dictated to the children, those questions should be strictly examination oriented. And when we talk of examination oriented questions, that means our questions are application based, our questions are analysis based, and our questions are assessing child's critical thinking. So such questions should be given to the child in the class. Means a lot of exposure of such questions should be given to the children. Straight questions, they are not at all needed, because in the final examination children are not going to get such questions. Now, proper homework is to be assigned. When I say proper homework is to be assigned, means work should be similar to the work done in the class. Number one. Number two, children must be given the clarity of that part of the book which they need to study in order to answer the question, and that they must be told about the day's work which the children are supposed to study in order to attempt their homework. So classwork which is to be studied, and the textual content which is to be studied for doing the homework, this clarity should be given to the children. Then I have spoken to you about recapitulation and feedback. Okay, so please make a note of all these points. Watch this video, complete video. Try to understand everything. Wherever you don't get the clarity, then watch the video, that part of the video again. But clarity is very badly needed. Proper compliance with the directions given in this video, that is also very badly needed. Okay? So please make sure that the teaching in the class is conducted as per the directions and guidelines given in this video. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you.